Jesus said it's easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter the kingdom of God, right? I mean, what he's saying is this: when you've got money, when you've got material wealth, when you've got comfort, you feel invincible, you feel like you don't need God, you don't feel, at least in your outward portrayal, you don't feel that spiritual need. And so people become very hard, very bitter, very intellectually opposed to gospel truths. Whereas in our communities, people are, not happy, but are more likely to admit they're a sinner, to admit that their lives aren't perfect, to admit there's a problem. People in our communities are very supernaturalistic, so that you meet very few atheists in poor communities, economically deprived communities. People's problem isn't necessarily with God, or it can be, it's with the concept of church. So guys in our community see the church as a middle class intellectual institution, which it largely is. And so apologetically, that's the battle we're fighting. I think people in rich communities, 2 cars on the drive, a nice house, and a full bank balance, in many ways, they are much harder to reach, because all that wealth and comfort makes them think that they're invincible, makes them think that they don't need anything outside themselves. So I often say this: in many ways, my friends who work and reach and plant in these communities are in very, very hard places.